am the co-founder of Property 165. Property 165 is an award-winning boutique property development company based in London, run by myself and my husband, Matthew. The company was formed in June 2016, and it takes its name from the number of the house that I grew up in. The reason we decided to do this was the house was bought by my gran in Sydney, Australia in the 1950s. It was a shrewd investment, though at the time was recommended strongly against. Consequently, 60 years later, the property was sold for an immense profit, and a small portion of that came to me in inheritance. The stipulation from my gran was that I had to spend it on property. Thus, my property journey was born, and Property 165 soon followed. Last year, I was extremely fortunate to be named as New Property Developer of the Year in the 2017 Property Investors Awards. It was an extremely exciting event, and I felt honoured to have garnered this prestigious title. The reason we won the award was due to quite an advanced property flip that we did in London's Walthamstow E17 on Post Street. We were offered from a distressed vendor 2 properties that were in disrepair. We were told that we had to buy both of them or none of them, and they were unmortgageable. I had already spent my inheritance money on my own flat, and it was fully geared, so we had no cash left to spend. I was convinced that there was money to be made, however, and after a lot of research and the determination and stubbornness that was previously seen from my gran in the 1950s, we made it work. We did it through delayed completion, where we exchanged on the property, did all of the work before being the legal owners, and then completed. The reason we were able to do this was that provided that we added more than 25% worth of value, we could get bridging on 75% of the market value, which after refurb would be 100% of our costs. This is a great strategy, as the only money you need to come up with is the refurbishment cost and the deposit. We managed to raise enough money to cover the refurbishment in a loan from a family member. However, we were still short of the deposit. So with some negotiation, we managed to get the vendor to agree to a £1 deposit per flat. There were a lot of other negotiating techniques and things that we included to make the deal work for both parties, but we got it across the line and started refurbishment on the 2 properties in October of 2016 and completed refurbishment in December of 2016. All was looking fantastic, except at the very last minute our bridging finance fell through due to no fault of our own. So we were left with the 2 refurbished properties, the potential of losing them if we weren't able to complete on time, and Christmas just around the corner. We managed to raise the full capital needed through a joint venture agreement and completed on the properties in December on the 27th in 2016. Both the properties went back onto the market and were sold in 2017, and the entire deal, after all costs and expenses, netted Property 165 £150,000, which is not bad for our first foray into any sort of property development. After that, we have continued more flips. We are about to sell another 1-bedroom apartment up in Walthamstow, and we are about to commence on a refurbishment 2-bedroom semi-detached house in South London. We are also looking to diversify not only our assets but our strategy to ensure the long-term success and sustainability of Property 165. If you would like to hear any more information about any of the things that I've discussed, whether the past projects we've worked on or the future we envisage for the company, please do let us know. You can contact me or the company on any form of social media. All of the details are on the screen now. So thank you very much for watching. If you would like to hear from us, please get in touch and we will see you all at an event very soon. Thank you.